start talking about 55 cents a day and 70 cents a day, I know a lot of folks feel as though that's not really any kind of contribution. We have to give up $1.50.
Happy Black History Month.
Nowadays.
One Mic Podcast, baby. Shout out to Gil Scott Heron.
So this is a song about tomorrow and about how tomorrow can be better if we all, each one reach one, each one try to teach one. Nobody can do everything, but everybody can do something.
Not everybody can do everything, but somebody can do something. You dig me? On my podcast, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Fall in. Welcome. It is I, Mike to the P. This is the One Mic Podcast. Make sure you go ahead and subscribe right now on YouTube at One Mic Podcast. Really appreciate that. First segment, man. They're called the Pooper Bowl, but it's going to be the Super Bowl. You dig? On Sunday, February 9th, with the Saquon Barkley's birthday, if you didn't know. It's not much to talk about, man. I think that everybody's already kind of spoke on. I don't want to regurgitate this old information that we already know. Again, Mahomes, since 2000, quarterbacks, period, and goal-to-goal situations, that means scoring touchdowns or field goals for game-winning drives. Patrick Mahomes is 17 for 17. Tom Brady is like 4 for 8. This to show you the barometer of where the drop-off is. You got one of the greatest, or if not the greatest in some people's eyes, the GOAT, if you will, if you want to call him that, Thomas Edward Brady, in goal-to-goal situations as far as scoring touchdowns or last-minute field goals. He's like 4 and like 8 or 9. Mahomes is 17 for 17. Do with that information whatever you want. I'm just throwing it out there for educational purposes only. You dig? I look at this as like, hey, are they like Pat Riley just gave up the whole term? Now the NFL can use the term three-peat. So again, do with that information if you will. You dig? 2-5, what up though? Want to have a sports reporter as ordered. Checking in. My brother, what's happening? My brother said, I'm so conflicted, but it's fuck the Eagles. I feel you, bro. I feel the same way. I'm very conflicted myself. Again, I usually go with the NFC team, NFC East. Philly has this one little known fact I'm going to throw out here. Philly has the biggest offensive line in NFL history. Jordan Mailata, 6'8", 365. Landon Dickerson is 6'6", 332 pounds. Cam Jurgens is 6'3", 303 pounds. Mekhi Becton is 6'7", 363 pounds. Lane Johnson is 6'6", 325 pounds. Again, do with that information you will. Eagles have the best offensive line in football. They have one of the best defenses in football. They're ranked number 1 in football. Again, I'm not here to give the Eagles credit. They've earned themselves into this realm. It's going to all come down to Jalen Hurts, in my opinion. Like, can Jalen Hurts make plays in the passing game? Is Kellen Moore going to allow them to be creative enough to make chunk plays down the field? Can they beat Kansas City just running the football? We've not seen that yet. We've not seen a team just run down the field on Kansas City, but Buffalo last week. But Buffalo just didn't get a ball to James Cook enough. Will the Eagles get a ball to Saquon enough? Will Mahomes have enough weapons with Juju and Hopkins and Kelsey, Hollywood Brown? Is that enough? I haven't even seen Scott Moore this year. Have you? Noah Gray, is he enough? Do the Kansas City Chiefs have enough to three-peat? They can actually use the term now. The nigga Pat Riley, go ahead. He let him go ahead and borrow it, I guess. You know, so I don't know. I don't know what the Super Bowl is going to tell. I hope the refs don't. I've seen a lot of people around the league. To came out and spoke about the refs just cheating for the Chiefs. It's been blatant. It's been blatant for years, but now it's blatant. You see players being caught up in this shit, like a Terry Rozier. A lot of these colleges and stuff been caught up in cheating scandals because they're just cheating, bro. I've said this for years. I was told I was being, hyperbolic. I was basically just making stuff up, or the integrity of sports is real. It's like, fam, no, it's not. You're seeing it more and more, dog, that this shit is rigged. It's been rigged since I gave you the breakdown. Since Super Bowl III, it's been rigged. So I mean, hey, even my again, I watched Neil O'Donnell throw the ball to our cornerback 2 times. You did. I don't even understand how we still threw the ball the second time. You did. I don't get it. But hey, it happened. It happened. So to me personally, I look at it as if, hey man, this is something we've been knowing for years to be true. Even when we do benefit from it, I'm not gonna act like that we haven't benefited. We have benefited from it too. So it is what it is. You dig? The fact that Larry Brown becomes the Super Bowl MVP, that doesn't happen by accident. That happened because, and Dwight Smith the same way, who came out and said they ran all the plays we knew. The Bucks player in the Super Bowl. There's another person that came out and said these things. But I'm supposed to sit up here and just not believe it? Why? What that brother got to lose? He's the Super Bowl MVP. You never seen him play again. You've never seen Dwight Smith after that Super Bowl, after he had those 2 pick sixes, took him to the career of Super Bowl MVP. You've never seen a man play again. I watched Doug Williams annihilate the Broncos, and they told Doug Williams to go sit his ass on the sideline. You can't make this stuff up, man, because Doug Williams was an anomaly. He was somebody that was ruining their plans. He was somebody that put a monkey wrench in their plans. They didn't expect Doug Williams to win that Super Bowl. You did? So some things you can see is like, okay, we got to get Doug the fuck out of here. Doug might win 4 of the next 5. We got to get Doug the fuck out of here. You did? So you get Doug Williams out the way. Doug Williams becomes somebody that's celebrated to this. Even the Redskins to this day still celebrate this man. He's on the staff currently right now. You did? So he got a life. He got a shoe-in jump, bro. It's like I feel like with Vince Carter, he got a shoe-in jump because he took him to El Kobe. Shoe-in. Man's career is decorated. Part owner of the Bills now. Come on, man. Him and McGrady. It's like, these people are taking dives? You're taking diveroonies for people to be elevated and their careers not to be as good, but on the back end, hook you up. We'll retire both of your jerseys. Bro, you just gotta look at it. I just look at it for what I see it to be. I'm not gonna tell you what I think it's gonna be. I'm telling you what I see it to be. You dig? He said, shout out to the 6-year-old 2 for half. That Super Bowl. Excuse me. Recovering from a cold too, y'all, man. Please be safe out here. You dig? But yeah, that's hilarious. Man, yeah, bro, that's how I feel, man. It's ridiculous. I sat there and watched the Super Bowl and was like, yeah, this is crazy. This is ridiculous, bro. Like, I don't get it. But hey, hopefully the Super Bowl is dope. I probably will watch some of it. I'm not watching the halftime show. I don't want to see Kendrick Lamar do the same old ass songs. You guys can have a blast. Have a blast. Kendrick just opened his mouth. Somebody just handing him a Grammy right now. Bro, nobody gives a shit, man. Nobody cares about the Grammys. Nobody watches the Grammys. People buy. You have to buy slots for the Grammys, bro. You just got to know the process. They're buying those Grammys. But it's all good, though. That's people like to see. People want to do that thing, man. Have a good time. Have a blast with it. Have a blast. If Kendrick didn't even beef with Drake, I wouldn't even want to watch. I still won't want to watch that shit. I don't want to hear niggas keep on doing, we gonna be all right. We gonna be all right. I don't want to keep saying that shit. Exactly. Again, y'all can say the OV ho. It's fine. It's not gonna bother me one bit. One bit. I don't want to see Kendrick do that shit. I mean, it is what it is. That's an old ass song at this point, man. Come out with another slap. What other slaps at? I don't perform this. I would perform the Squabble Up jump. That's my jump off the album. Squabble Up, nigga. Yeah. We know Kendrick ain't gonna fight nobody though. We know that. He's a good kid from a mad city. He's a good kid from a mad city, you know? But it's all gravy, man. It's just rap, it's entertainment, is fun. Have fun with it. You dig me? In other news, man, NBA trades. NBA trades. Let's go. Man, I've been sitting in the crib just waiting to talk about this subject here. You have the Lakers landed Luka Doncic in the wee hours of the morning, February 2nd. The Lakers received Luka Doncic's Maxi, my nigga Maxi Kleber, you know? Markieff Morris, the Mavs received Anthony Hurt. I'm hurt every 5 seconds. Davis, Max Christie, and a 2029 first-round pick. The Lakers just be giving away crazy, bro. The fact that you got that off is insane. The fact that they got a 2029 first-round pick off is insane. That just show you how they want to help LeBron win, bro. Like, they're not giving away anything, really. They gave away Max Christie, who they tried to pretend like he was some really good player. Like, oh, he put together 6 good games. Get the fuck out of here, man. Y'all not fooling nobody, bro. That's what they do. That's how they was able to get D'Lo off. You did. Utah Jazz, Jalen Hood, bro. Okay, 2nd round pick. It's ridiculous, man. But to me, it's all about making sure the Lakers have some type of stepping stone to go into the next couple years. That's all it's about, man. You have to understand where the money, follow the money. The money is always going to show you what's going on. That's how they're able to get LeBron. How they was able to get Kobe, able to get Kareem, able to get Wilt, able to get Shaq. Something about that Lakers organization, man, you really got to pay attention to. It's like, why can't they struggle? Why they have to always land the big free agents? How do they do it? How? They're not giving anything up for it, but they keep receiving good players. Luka Doncic does not look overweight to me. He doesn't look out of shape to me. You know, from what they say, he was recovering from a calf injury. I never believed he was really hurt, personally. Never really believed it. You know, you come back 4 days before after you get traded, now you back. I mean, come on, man. This shit just don't make sense to me. But me and Tuvi were talking, and he put me on game as far as, you know, the Mavericks may be moving to Las Vegas, which is something that really intrigued me. I looked at the fact that Mark Cuban has, you know, sold a portion of his Mavericks to, I think, the Adelsons, if I'm not mistaken. Let's make sure we get my facts right. Yeah, Adelsons. These are like multi-billion-dollar, you know, Vegas people, you know, who are big in the casinos. But Dallas right now is not doing the gambling thing. So they're probably going to end up threatening to leave to go to Vegas, which is going to include LeBron. It's going to include, yeah, put me on game too, What was that we're talking about? Yeah, he said he been hurt since Christmas. I just don't believe it. A calf injury? I watched him when he went down. It just didn't seem like it was that severe to me. Tuval, tell me more about this situation with the new Mavs management moving to possibly Vegas, if you don't mind. Because I'm trying to figure out, like, yo, is this really like what's like with the leverage move? You move Luka. I just never I heard Mark Cuban say this when they had Mark Cuban on. What was it? He was on the pivot. He was talking about how the money is about to get astronomically crazy. He said he don't want to take in part of it because he's like, the Mavericks are my only business. I don't have another business that I'm into like that. I'm not into oil, nothing. You know, he said these people got real big money. He said I'm not going to carry a guy on my team that's worth $300 million. It's not going to happen. So when I heard that made me say, pause for cause. Didn't think they would trade Luka this early, but I knew he was up for the Supermax. So I'm looking at the whole landscape like, damn, okay. If they keep Luka, that means they'll have to pay him. Just like, again, excuse me. I had to say Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. You know, he's somebody that's about to make 300 M's per year. You dig? So he's the next big contract that's going to come up. So, yeah, it's about to get crazy in the NBA as far as the contracts. So I think a lot of times that's what Mark Cuban was trying to basically do is get out the way of that contract. They just don't want to pay Luka. They try to make up some shit about him. But they knew what type of player he was before he got there. Same player. So allegedly they're trying to kill the Mavericks' value on the court to see the fans. Yeah, exactly. Ask for refunds. It's ridiculous. It's crazy. I would ask for a refund too. I don't want to see Kyrie and the boys. I'm here to see Luka Doncic. I bought the Luka jersey. I got to go to NBA.com now and try to figure out how can I get this Lakers Luka jersey. I just bought that jersey last year, so I need me another jersey, dog. Yeah, so okay, they say the owners are from the Sands. Yeah, gambling is illegal here. Yeah, exactly. So I don't know, man. Again, it's a bigger play at hand, we know. But just trade Luka to the Lakers like that without getting the compensation. You got hurt Anthony Davis, Mr. Glass. That shit is insane, brother. The criminal shit they do for LeBron is criminal at this point. It's just insane, bro. They didn't give away nobody for real. And then you trade away Dalton Connect. You trading all these good players for Mark Williams. Mark Williams. Again, I watched Mark Williams at Duke. He's gotten better in the league. He's gotten smaller, actually. So they're trying to get legislation passed to get a game. Yeah, to get gambling. I feel you. Yeah, what if the government says no? I think they're going to move within, like we talked about periodically before, about these teams. Like, it's going to be a movement. They're going to probably get another team in Seattle. They're going to probably get some teams to relocate instead of bringing another team in. They're going to get a team to relocate, I think. And I think the Mavericks are going to be a perfect team to relocate. But I like what y'all said on Sports Reporter's Order too, far as the Wolves moving to the East. Like, yeah, I think certain teams that are actually on the East Coast need to be in the Eastern Conference. Like, move Memphis to the East, right? Why are they in the West? Move them to the East. They're not in Vancouver anymore. Even though I did love when they was in Vancouver, but shout out to Big Country Reed. Yes, sir. But yeah, man, the fucking ticker is crazy. Again, my Bulls, we traded Zach LaVine. I just don't understand it. You trade Zach LaVine to the Sacramento Kings. We get back Zach Collins, Kevin Huerter, and Trey Jones in the first round pick from the Spurs, which I liked. The Spurs get De'Aaron Fox. Kings get Zach LaVine. But my thing is, it's like, okay, we get Zach LaVine. I mean, they get Zach LaVine. We seen last year that Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan couldn't really play together. So, like, I don't even understand what the Kings are doing. Like, you go out and trade. Again, we traded both of our star players, and who do we have to show for it? Trey Lyles? What we got? Trey Lyles? Or who did we pick up last year for DeRozan? Or this year, excuse me. Like, who bro, we didn't even pick anybody up. Chris Duarte? He's not even playing. It's insane. This shit is insane to me. But hey, I think we got some draft capital on this Kings trade. You got a second round pick, another second round pick. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Or maybe we gave us. I don't even know why we giving picks away. I don't get it. But again, the Bulls. I don't know what the Bulls are doing. Hustling backwards. I like the fact that we got playing Montes. Montes is finally playing. Bacelis, our rookie, finally he's getting some burn, some tick. You dig? So if you watching NBA, look out for the dunk contest. Look out for Montes in the dunk contest. He's a Bull. You dig? So he gonna turn up. Then we got Caleb Williams. Again, I don't even understand this. Caleb Martin, excuse me, traded from the Mavericks to the from the Sixers to the Mavericks. But Quinn Grimes in the second round pick. I just don't get that either. Daniel Tice traded to the Thunder from the Pelicans. Don't get it. Valanciunas traded to the Kings. That's another pickup for them. I think the Kings are gonna be somebody to look out for coming down the stretch. But yeah, this is a wild. You got Jimmy Butler going to the Warriors. Man, it's all over the place to me. It reminds me of like when I'm playing the game or something. I'm just trading motherfuckers. You dig? Back and forth. But hey, it is what it is. We're gonna see how it materializes. We're gonna see how it manifests. You dig? We're gonna see how it manifests in the real world and see how this thing kind of goes off, man. Because I can look at it like this: teams are jockeying for position at this point. They're trying to get the edge, so to speak, by making the best move. So again, I mean, hopefully my Bulls, I think it's gonna help us out in the long run. I don't think it's gonna help us out right now, but I think in the long run down the stretch, yeah, it's gonna help us out. I look at the fact that we get my man Smith. If we get this trade Vucevic, if we get Vucevic out of the way, we can get Smith and another player we're gonna be just fine down bottom. I feel like, in the trenches, so to speak. That's what I think we got to get better at. We got to get better at our help defense, and I think that's gonna allow us to get younger. We got enough guards. We don't need any more fucking guards. So we got to try. I would keep Zach Collins, and I would trade Trey Jones. You heard? For real, for real. But yeah, man, move on to the next segment, man. What is black on black news? This is black on black news from a black man giving black news from a black perspective. You dig? And we gotta play the intro for the black news of the day, because I mean, for goodness sakes, man. It's daggone.
And I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all. I'm bleeding black, blacker than black, I'm blacker than black, yo, because I'm black and I'm black, yo, I'm black and I'm black.
Straight up, man. Just want to give y'all some information that maybe y'all not, abreast to tragic shit, man, that's going on and around the world. We have to just really, really understand, like, when we sit up here and don't realize, what these people are doing globally. It's a global wars and stuff every single day that are transpiring and happening that we might be unaware of, man. Unaware of, but these things are still transpiring. They're still happening. You know what I'm saying? So, to be person, I like to just get this information to people who just don't know what's going on, man. So you have to understand. Shout out to my man Shaka Bars. Shout out to Shaka Bars, Got to get his game up, man. Got to make sure we understand, get right and exact, and know that this shit is happening globally.
We need to make CPU units, computer processing units that we now.
Here we go. Bring this back. Bring it back, DJ. Bring it back. I hate when you do that shit. Come on now.
That's what we need to make CPU units, computer processing units that we now use in mobile phones. 70% of the world's cobalt, which is used in lithium.
Hold on, let me get this.
Ion batteries, which is the green revolution of Musk. Like, there is no fucking silicon.
There is no Silicon Valley, man, without these black bodies being disrespected. Basically just put in a situation where they forced to work this free labor, all to make sure our cell phones and stuff run on the correct level. It's ridiculous.
Valley without Congo being involved in that, and what has been done, as much as the earth is being destroyed with these 24 trillion $24 trillion value of mineral wealth resources in Congo. 90% of the world's coltan comes from Congo. That's what we need to make
the coltan, man. Understand? You can't even make this cell phone without the coltan, man. It's a natural mineral that's in the Congo. I told y'all this numerous times, man. This is what's happening right now, though. But it's really wartime over there. You dig? It's really, really been bad. It's wartime over here too, so we got to make sure we get right and exact here. But I always want to just let people know what's going on globally at the same time. Did y'all see my? Oh, y'all see my snacks? Oh yeah, see, I got a whole page of snacks too. You know what I'm saying? You dig? Say more than 100 women are being raped, burned alive, amidst a prison escape during the DR Congo war. These are major prisons break out 4,000 escaped prisoners and 400 women also that were imprisoned. They were all raped and set to fire to the women's wing. They all died afterwards. It's ridiculous, man. Last week, chaos erupted around Rwanda. Black rebellion group entered Gomana. Hundreds of women were raped and buried alive. It's ridiculous, man. Sad, yo, sad. It's ridiculously sad, man. Let's see here. Let me see here. see here. I want to talk about too. Yeah, I'm gonna give you this game right here. A lot of people talk about, as far as just fair use as well. Cow hands and cowboys. There's a big old theme about cowboys now. Just want to give some history and game on how this is what we invented in our culture. You did?
What people don't know is that the original term cowboy was a derogatory term.
Yes, sir.
See, the white man was the cattleman. The black man was the cowboy. He used to say, hey, boy, go get that cow there, cowboy.
People that weren't black that were called cowboys, it was an insult. They would call them ranch hands, cow punch, or whatever. But a cowboy was a name exclusively for the black people or the slaves that took care of the cows.
Right.
And then when the name got to be so popular, the whites started calling themselves cowboy also. So what became a nickname, what was a nickname for a black, became a popular name for all the cowboys.
So it must have been something about the way the original cowboys did their job that made that term become popular. It made it be an honor to be a cowboy.
We'll give you that quick game, man. We'll make anything something that was, deemed to be derogatory to be something that's positive, man. Check this out too. This is why I get upset with people that, globally want to tell you, hey, you need to go back to Africa. You should go back to this place and go back to that place and go back to this place. But one, this is our land here. Our land is right here. I ain't going nowhere, Jack. But it just show you globally that they're stealing minerals from these places that you quote unquote want black people to go back to. There is no connection. There is no stability there when you say go back to where. Just check out the people that's there running the show. Now, I'm happy these people right now in this actual area are holding it down, but most people in that area are not going to hold it down. They're going to let these Chinese people come in here and do what they want to do. Check this brother out here.
What you see here, you may see it as magunia chafu. This is almost 200 million shillings worth of minerals.
200 million worth of shillings as far as minerals that Chinese people was over there stealing. Come on, man. This is what they do on a regular basis in a warehouse and stole it.
That was just gonna go away. Where did you get that mineral from?
This is not for me, not for us.
It's for who?
For
this guy? We find that there's copper ore from Kitui, some are from Migori, there is coltan from Embu, most likely. So it means they're widely spread around the country, continuing with the illegal activities in mining.
He has an XRF equipment that is used for quick analysis of samples. We also have the same within our ministry. And he also has a spectrometer. This is basically used to detect any mineral that is radioactive.
Siku zao zimefika mwisho. Tukiwa na hii kikosi ya DCI na waziri hapa wajua siku zao imefika mwisho.
Globally, they're just stealing around the world, man. Stealing. Globally. It's crazy. Check this video out.
Larry Ellison says you're going to be a good citizen and you're going to cooperate and you're going to follow through because of this AI.
Yeah, they're going to put it so far into you that it's not going to be able to come out. It's going to be stuck. There he is.
Citizens will be on their best behavior because we're constantly recording and reporting everything that's going on. We have, same thing. We have drones. If there's something going on in a shopping center, and I'll stop. A drone goes out there, get there way faster than a police car. There's no reason for, by the way, high-speed chases. You shouldn't have high-speed chases between cars. You just have a drone follow the car. Our body cameras are simply two lenses attached to your vest, attached to the smartphone that you're wearing.
And so remember,
and
police.
We actually take the video that the police officer is, by the way, and the camera's always on. You don't turn it on and off.
Listen to
and
this.
by the way, the way you turn it on, you can't turn it on. You got to go to the bathroom. Oracle, I need 2 minutes to take a bathroom break, and we'll turn it off. The truth is, we don't really turn it off. What we do is we record it so no one can see it without a court order. So you get the privacy you requested. But if you get a court order, we will, I want to look at that. This so-called bathroom break. Or going in an hour for privacy with lunch with my friends. God bless. We won't listen in unless there's a court order. But we transmit the video back to headquarters, and AI is constantly monitoring the video.
Larry Ellison says you're going to be a good citizen, and you're going to.
Man, these people are sick, dog. They have no life at all to try to control your life. This is one of the elders speaking on how things.
This elder is telling some truth.
Come on now.
Yes, I'm 65 years old, and I was born in 1930. And you know what? Black people was a whole lot better off. It's more of them finished school, and more of them had their own business because I lived through it. And then why should I'm 65 years old, and I can't read and write. How come that I get all the money I want ever since I've been here? I ain't never been discriminated against. Ain't no white man never discriminated against me. If he did, I didn't know nothing about it. I create a baby. I create anything. I don't need the welfare to give me nothing. I don't need no formative action. I'm a man. And Bell Curve was right. You is useless if you ain't got something to take care of yourself.
That's a day and time that don't exist anymore, brother. You try to get a job in this day and time. Yeah, it's different, bro. Claude Anderson told you this. It said in 1860, 99% of all black people work for whites. Today, it's 98% of all black people work for whites. You are enjoying a social illusion because you go to someone else's restaurant, but you don't own the restaurant yourself. That's a true fact, man. That's a true living fact. That ownership is so important. That's why I preach about ownership all the time. You got people that y'all look up to like a Jay-Z or Nick Cannon or Kanye before he decided to part ways. A lot of them just don't have ownership. Why do you think Kanye back being a billionaire? Because of ownership. Ownership does that. These people are not really billionaires. It's all based on evaluations. I've said this numerous times. It's all based on partnerships, and if this evaluation keeps going up this certain rate, then your value, you have $1 billion. They don't have $1 billion liquid. Come on, man. Like, they don't have really a Billy for real. It's like, it's not really a Billy. It's off of projection. If I just say the right thing, if I kiss your ass and I just shake my head all the time, and I do whatever you ask me to do, then I got a Billy, but I don't really own anything. So what's the point? What is the point of having the Billy if you don't really have the control with it? They control you. So it's their Billy. They let you borrow it and touch it every now and then. Again, it's rare to you. What Claude Anderson said, it's very true. We have to fight for ownership, man, at this day and time. Go back and look at the interview on EYL where Rashad was talking about ownership. It made Breakfast Club look very stupid. Charlamagne, I just think it was one of the most stupidest interviews ever we did with Dan. No, it's probably the best interview ever you did with Dan. Because you're still doing the same thing. And you think because I put people on for a job that I'm doing something. But what happens when Charlamagne the God says something that we don't like? Oh, it was over with for you. All the people that you thought they had a job, they don't have a job anymore. When Nick Cannon said, "Oh, I own MTV. I own Wild 'N Out." They was gonna do Wild 'N Out without you, son. They was gonna say, put Nick Cannon to the side, and we're gonna put DC on Fly in there. And DC on Fly said, "No, I'm good. I don't want it." Is that ownership? No, it's not ownership. Come on, man. You gotta wake and get right in these that. These people playing games with y'all, and y'all keep on following the same old banana in the tailpipe, acting as if these people really, really own something. They don't really own anything, man. But again, fight for peace, man. You got to fight for ownership. Fight for everything in this world. That's my stance. That's my stance. I stand on it. You got to fight for everything in this world. There ain't nothing coming for free. Zero. You got to want it. You got to go after it. You got to receive it because you got to believe it. You dig me? Because again, like I said, it ain't coming for free. It ain't coming this way. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna start off, man. You know what? Let's go. Yeah, I like this one. Let's see here. Go ahead and do our Black History Fact of the Week. It is Black History Month. So, you know, I'm artist. I'm 365 Black. I'm going to always give up the Black facts to our Black ancestors and give them the love and credit they deserve, for sure. Let's see here. Ruby Bridges, man. I think it's a nice time to talk about Ruby Bridges. You dig?
And Ruby Bridges.
Fair use, fair use.
How one 6-year-old girl's march to school changed the world. Written by acclaimed civil rights icon Ruby Bridges. Art by #1.
Ruby Bridges still alive, too, FYI. First young lady to segregate schools. Still alive, you dig?
New York Times best-selling illustrator Nicholas Smith. I am Ruby Bridges. When I grow up, my work will be precious. I will be a bridge. I will bridge the gap between black and white, and hopefully between all people. I suppose some things in life are just meant to be. 1960. Before I started school, I wasn't thinking about who I would be when I grew up. What I was thinking about was how much I didn't even like my name. I thought Ruby was a name for little old ladies. It was much too old for someone my age. After all, I was only just turning 6. I'm told my grandmother chose this name, Ruby, for me. Well, that explains it. No wonder it's such an ancient name. But I so loved my grandmother. I thought I'll just have to live with it and try to grow into it. Surely I didn't want to hurt her feelings. So there I was, almost 6, born in 1954. I'm told that was a very important year because of the landmark case, Brown versus Board of Education. That was when the court banned segregation in schools. But all I knew then was my old name was Ruby Bridges. Oh boy, what's next? What a way to start school.
Real talk. Sorry, Ruby Bridges, man. He's still alive to this day. The amount of scrutiny, the amount of negativity she received, man, for this one to go to school, tough. So we can't get kids to stay in school. So again, we got to educate our own kids. We got to educate them the best way we can do. Educate them in a way that's going to put them in a better light. That's going to prepare them for the real world that we face every single day. You dig? Stop lying to your kids about what's important. Put your kids in the right direction on what is important. You dig? And just try to be a better person every single day. That's my time. It's your boy Mike to the P, man. We like, you dig? The Mike Podcast, man. Like, subscribe, you dig? Put a comment, share. Support me, I appreciate it. Gotta just give this game a weekend. But for real, I don't know what my Bulls are doing. Hopefully, playing with you, I don't know. We played well the last 2 games, so I'm excited. Cowboys is over with. Nothing about the Cowboys. What about the Cowboys? Nothing about Ryan Shine. What about the Cowboys? Love y'all, man. My time. Peace.